After three unsuccessful attempts, India's space agency, the ISRO, is all set for a fourth attempt to dock two satellites in space. The two satellites, the Chaser and the Target, have already been put in a low Earth orbit by India's workhorse launch vehicle PSLV. Those countries who have already achieved or who have been successful in docking two satellites include the United States, Russia, and China. India has developed their own indigenous technology called Bharatiya docking technology, and this technology is said to be much cheaper than US, Chinese, or Russian technologies. If India is successful, India will become the fourth nation in the world, fourth country in the world to successfully dock two satellites. Actually, this is very crucial for India as India is planning to put in orbit a space station which is called Bharatiya Antariksh Station or BAS. This is also crucial for India's future moon missions. India is planning to land human beings on moon, and again India is planning to collect specimens from moon before landing humans on moon. So the success of this docking is very crucial for India, and Indian scientists are excited to achieve this. India, the current status of this project is India is trying to again dock two satellites perhaps tonight or tomorrow when there is visibility and the satellites will be above the ground control station in India. Let's take a look into what happened in the initial experiments and what India is trying to do. Welcome to Insights. I am Hari Kumar. India put in orbit, in a low Earth orbit, LEO, two satellites weighing around 220 kilograms on December 30th last year, a few days ago. Then the first initial attempt for docking was fixed at January 7th. Then the distance between the two satellites were reduced, but at the final moment there was some complications following uncontrolled drifting of the satellite, and they were separated. Another attempt was made on January 9th. Then also the problem of controlled drifting was there. There were some problems in achieving or in reducing the speed of the satellites and drifting. So the experiment was called off. On January 12th, that was yesterday, actually India almost achieved docking. ISRO was on the verge of achieving success. The distance between two satellites were reduced from 230 meters to first to 15 meters, and then it was reduced to 3 meters. ISRO even posted on Twitter, that is X platform, as the both satellites now could see each other very clearly and communicate. The post was read like, we can see each other very clearly and we have communicated. So the whole country was expecting the docking to take place, but at the same time, at the final moment, the docking was called off. Later, scientists explained that the docking sensors detected some problems, and they withdrew from docking. These sensors are instructed, or they work like that. If they sense some problem at the final moment, they could call off the docking. So eventually the satellites were moved apart and the docking experiment, that the third attempt was called off. Now today or tomorrow, early tomorrow, again there is a chance for docking, because the satellites are visible and they are overhead the ground control station in India. And if this cannot be achieved this time, today or tomorrow, then according to media, the whole experiment will be shifted to coming March, when both the satellites will be directly overhead the ground control station in India. So till then, India will have to wait. The success in docking and undocking is crucial for India. India is actually planning a space station which is known as Bharatiya Antariksha Station, and this will mark India's entry into the space in a big way. India has already become one of the major powers in space. India has been able to send a satellite to land on moon, soft landing on moon. India has been able. Then India has sent a satellite to Mars. India has been quite a success in space over the last few years. And one of the advantages of ISRO is that the technology of ISRO is very cheap, and it is the ISRO functions actually on a shoestring budget. If you compare with NASA, the Soviet Space Agency, or even Chinese space programs. So this is the advantage of India. India has already developed launch vehicles like PSLV, which is a workhorse launch vehicle, and which can carry heavy objects to low Earth orbits and medium or small weight or satellites to geosynchronous orbits. Now India has also developed a cryogenic engine, designed an indigenously designed cryogenic engine which can carry satellites up to 4.5 tons to geosynchronous orbit. So India has made quite big achievements in the space sector, and if India achieves this success in docking, that will open a new era. So this is why this is of crucial importance, and ISRO has got big coverage for the experiment. Now it is said that ISRO has already has been able to reduce the speed of the satellite to around 10 millimeter a second. So in many ways, ISRO has succeeded. Already ISRO has operated a robotic arm in space, and now the chief of ISRO, Mr. Somnath, says, and he is about to retire, and a new chief, Mr. Narayan, needs to take his place. Now, Mr. Somnath said ISRO is studying all the data received from the first 3 experiments, and ISRO will be analyzing and correcting any weaknesses or handicaps detected, and will try again. Anyway, this itself is a great achievement, and ISRO has been able to bring the 2 satellites as close as 3 meters, then move them away, then again operate a robotic arm in the space. These are all quite big achievements indeed. Let's wait till today evening or tomorrow to know whether ISRO will succeed in its 4th attempt, or we will have to wait till March for the successful docking. Anyway, one good thing I have noticed is that earlier, whenever any attempt of ISRO failed, there used to be mindless criticisms against ISRO. Whenever a rocket launch failed, the media and certain experts in India, including politicians, used to attack ISRO brutally and ruthlessly. Now I think everybody has realized that failures are as important as success in space technology or space experiments. And that way, the general atmosphere in India has now become matured enough to allow ISRO to operate freely, and India has both the society as well as politicians and the administration have realized the importance of failures as well as success. I think everybody will remember how Prime Minister Narendra Modi responded when India's second moon mission, Chandrayaan-2, was not a full success. And Prime Minister came and solaced the then ISRO chief, Dr. Shivan. So the country now has a healthy attitude towards failures also. Hope this will encourage ISRO to take more risks. And let's hope that the fourth attempt is going to be a total success. Meet you with another topic next time. Till then, goodbye.